While doing research for our latest main channel video covering the trend of crowd work in comedy as it relates to the first crowd work special in Netflix history, I ended up stumbling upon an even weirder story pertaining to Matt Rife that seems to have escaped most people's news feeds so far. Last week, Matt Rife was the guest on the popular comedy podcast Are You Garbage while doing the rounds to promote his upcoming crowd work special Lucid. But after being uploaded for just a few days, Matt Rife's first Are You Garbage appearance suddenly disappeared from the internet completely. Lots of comedy fans have been online trying to figure out why this thing got deleted. And right now, there's two main theories as to what might be going on. The first one, which seems to be the most likely, is that Matt Rife exposed too much information about the massive estate he just purchased by giving out specific details about the amount of land and proximity to famous landmarks. There is one clip that I was able to scrape from the depths of the internet where he's talking about the new purchase, but just in case this is actually the reason he had this entire episode deleted, we're gonna bleep the key details.
So you bought a place in... How many bedrooms is that?
He's thinking.
No.
It's technically 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
But there's also 2 houses on the property.
Damn, there you got you.
So technically it's an 8 bedroom, 80 acres.
What? Shut up. You bought 80 acres.
Yeah, man. I wanted land.
What made you choose...
My 3 main boxes that I wanted to check were convenient for travel. I needed some kind of a comedy scene, and I wanted land. I wanted to actually get what I was paying for. So, I mean, I got all that for probably the price of a 2-bedroom with no yard in LA, you know? I really wanted the land because I'm going to build a small soundstage out there so I can, like, film a lot of my own stuff.
Sure. How insane is that?
The problems for Matt started directly after this episode dropped, with multiple tabloids writing articles about his new purchase, citing all of the exact details from Are You Garbage, basically pinpointing his spot on the map. In fact, one guy who lives near Matt Rife's new property even reported that the local news was covering the story, and it only took him 5 minutes to find the exact address from a real estate article about the massive sale. Now, this type of thing would not be the end of the world for 90% of the comedians who are typically guests on Are You Garbage, but Matt Rife fans are different.
I'm put in a weird position of like, yes, I have this massive fan base that is predominantly women who are such a powerful fan base. Like, they're so supportive. And
sure.
I mean, obviously, look at, the ticket sales we did in 48 hours is insane. But then I have to sort through all of those fans to find, okay, who are the real comedy fans? Who's actually here because they believe I'm a funny comedian?
The big plus to it, though, is that you're bringing in people who maybe never wanted to see a stand-up show.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen one. That is the big plus, though.
It's not a stretch to say Matt Rife has the most obsessive and clingy fan base in all of comedy. These are comedy fans who bring stuffed animals and underwear to throw on stage at his shows. So showing up to his house is, I guess, not out of the question. But also, the state that he's moving to is not a highly populated place, and it seems like the worst case scenario would be a constant stream of beautiful women knocking on his door, which obviously would be very hard for Matt and would require all of our thoughts and prayers.
Let me ask you.
Women knocking on his door, which
Sorry, I just wanted to see adult film Lisanne dragged out of Matt Rife comedy show in handcuffs. I did nothing wrong. Wow. I wonder what she did. Wow. I mean, that's... What kind of problem is that? You have too many women after you? I mean... Oh my god, that's not a bad life, like...
Beautiful women knocking on his door, which obviously would be very hard for Matt and would require all of our thoughts and prayers.
Let me ask you this. Are you just drowning in pussy right now? Like, is it the best?
And if I was, nobody throw me a life vest. Not a single person, dude.
No, they wouldn't.
No, I'm not. I have a girlfriend.
You do?
Yeah.
Does your audience know that? Well, they do now.
A good part of them do.
Are you guys together a while?
This is how AG1 works to upgrade your health routine. By combining many quality ingredients into something easier than this. Those mix and match supplements.
No, it's a early relationship, about 4 or 5 months, but we've known each other for about 1.5 years.
You have?
Yeah. She's wonderful. No, she's an actress.
Okay, this is the next question for that. She must feel how much people are commenting on you and like all the attention you get.
Yeah.
That takes a very secure person to...
And
right?
she is. She's very smart. And like, I love that she's never been insecure about the amount of attention that I get. Like a girl will yell out in the middle of a show like, fuck me, or something wild that people yell out at these shows, right?
Crazy.
And a lot of girls will be like, you have girls yelling out to in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
I get off stage, she goes, what the fuck's that girl's problem?
Yeah.
That's so annoying. You're in the middle of trying out this new bit that I know you've been working so hard for.
Another takeaway from the clip of Matt Rife discussing his new purchase on Are You Garbage is the part where he talks about plans to build his own soundstage, kind of like his own version of the Dave Chappelle summer camp. Matt Rife and Dave Chappelle have worked together multiple times, and both being Ohio guys, it's super cool seeing Matt Rife use the Chappelle blueprint in his own way. But also, if you're planning on filling a soundstage with audience members, this address is gonna get leaked eventually, and Matt Rife definitely made enough money on the road last year to afford a fence that can keep out 90-pound women. So I'm still not sure why they had to scrap the entire episode, but the Chappelle soundstage thing is still super cool.
He, over the past 6 months, has become an incredible mentor and has just given me so much advice. I can't think of somebody better to help me navigate the situation. He's from Ohio as well, started at the same age as I did, has had the pinnacle of success, and has had to navigate so many tricky moments in his career, so many highs and lows, like the extreme highs and extreme lows, that I feel like there's nobody else's advice I would really trust on how to navigate what I'm going through right now. So he's been incredible as a mentor and as a friend, and to have the opportunity. I had never even been to Madison Square Garden, and he was like, do you want to open on one of the birthday shows? And I was like, yeah, dude.
The other theory, which is kind of ridiculous, is that Matt Rife had the episode taken down because some of the jokes he said during the podcast. But based on the legendary way he responded to the outrage about jokes from his last special, and knowing how the Are You Garbage guys roll, it's highly doubtful that offensive jokes have anything to do with this episode being gone, especially after watching the trailer for Matt Rife's new special.
All right, gang. What's the concept for Matt Rife's next Netflix special?
Wasn't he canceled?
He didn't get canceled, okay? He's been out on tour for a year and a half, sold out worldwide. He's also the youngest comedian to ever sell out the Hollywood Bowl and Red Rocks.
Didn't his last special, totally flop?
It was the most watched special in the third and fourth quarter of last year. And that was by watch time, not just views. And it wasn't even close.
Which is crazy, because only women like him anyways.
You need help?
I have a question. Why aren't there any black people in this meeting?
Can't play that character. That's how you actually get canceled.
Yeah, and there aren't any women here either.
Well, right. Anyway, the analytics are very clear. His audience is 50% men and 50% women. And 100% people who love comedy and aren't whiny little bitches.
Then maybe he should do something to please everybody.
I'm sorry, who are you and what are you saying?
Well, it seems like people love his crowd work the most, right? He is the best at it. So.
Crowd work special?
Yeah.
And that'd be a Netflix first, huh? That's brilliant. What's your name?
Nobody under 45 knows.
Oh, okay. Are you a janitor here?
No, I don't work here. I have a podcast.
Check out the first ever Crowdwork special in Netflix history on August 13th if you want to hear more from Matt Rife. And if you want to hear a great comedy podcast, check out Are You Garbage? And I doubt this video.
Well, that's pretty much it. Pretty interesting. Just thought I would share it. Peace.